Well, good morning, everyone. We're going to head over and start working on some blocking, maybe finish up, touch up on the electrical. Not sure what else. We'll get to it when we get to it. But the house is starting to actually look like a house now. We're to the stage where we need to start working on plumbing and insulation, that sort of thing. And it's going to come along pretty quick now. So don't blink because you may miss something. So let's get started. We're going to put backers up here at 84 inches, then we're going to come down 30 inches and put backers, then we're going to come up 36 inches off the floor and put backers. They're going to run horizontally between the studs. That's going to give us something to fasten our cabinets to when we come in here and hang our cabinets. We're going to hang them on this wall here to my right, this wall across here behind me, and over here where the refrigerator is going to go. That's where we're going to put cabinets over there too. We'll do it in the bathrooms. Bathrooms will be like 32 inches because they're a lower cabinet for a vanity. And then we're also going to come in under our sinks, and we're going to put backers that are going to go against the back side of the wall. Those will give us something to fasten our drop ears to when we do our plumbing, and that way we won't have to worry about our plumbing being loose, flopping around, or try to figure out how to attach the plumbing in the wall. Because if you don't attach them, there's always the possibility somebody comes in, a knob is tight or hard to turn on a shut-off valve under a sink. They twist it, the valve doesn't turn because it's corroded or whatever, and you end up breaking the pipe off in the wall. Then you have a real mess. Put the drop ears in, you attach them to the wall with screws, they're not going to turn. Then you stub out a nipple on it and you put the valve on it. Everything's nice and solid, you don't have that problem. So that's what we're going to be doing. So let's get started. Six, 36, 54. 6, 36, 54. All right. Work with me. Can't see the damn thing. All right, that's all right. That's all right. We'll just measure it. All right, we'll get on that back side and run a couple screws in it. First, I'll do this one. Hope it didn't run in the wire. Okay. It ain't in the box, so it didn't come out inside the box, so we're good. All right, now get. Okay. That stiffened that wall right up there. All right, we're going to do the same thing right here, except the refrigerator is going to go here. So we got to go. I don't remember, 69 inches, I think, to the bottom. I'll have to figure it up, and then that way we'll put it'll be high enough for our refrigerator cabinet. And then we'll run across here, same here. So keep on keeping on. Here's the thing. People nowadays, nobody don't want to work.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody don't want to work. Okay, so we're going to get started on the panel box. Don't have all the breakers I need, so I'm just going to leave some of them empty and see how many spots there are. But I'm going to need to go get my tools up, and I'll be right back. Get off our insulation, drywall on, cover on, pop out our little spots, and be good to go. Well, that's going to conclude the day. It was hot. That's what you get for being in the middle of July. We managed to get most all the backers installed. I've still got to go get a little bit of lumber so that we can finish off in the bathrooms along the tubs. so we can do our transition between tile board and drywall. But we got all of our backers in for our cabinets, drywall backers, backers for our water stub outs. I think we still have to do a couple in the bathroom. But all in all, it was a productive day. The house is actually coming along pretty well now. It's we did our takeoff today for material for plumbing, and I guess tomorrow we'll pick up the plumbing in the morning, all of our materials for PEX. Pretty well decided. I think that's what I'm going to do is PEX. It's resistant to freezing and heat, as long as it's not too terribly hot, and it won't be that way here. It's easy to work with. We don't have a lot of connections in it, so all told, I think that's going to be the smartest choice. But it'll be my first time with PEX. I've used all the other types of plumbing. Once upon a time, I even used the dreaded gray polybutylene, but we won't talk about that. That's it was a product of an industry that probably never should have been. But anyway, I hope PEX doesn't turn out to be one of those, although it's been around for a very long time and has been used successfully. So I'm rambling. I'm not going to bore you to death, so we're going to wrap it up here, call it a day. So hit that like button and the subscribe button, and we will see you next time.